Now to today's Crime Watch Daily Mystery. A government computer specialist goes missing on, of all days, Valentine's Day. Police would review the sophisticated surveillance system she had set up at her home to try and find some answers. Michelle Sigona has more on what they found.
All new heartbreak for the family of Pamela Butler.
I'm going to stand by you, even until the end.
The striking computer analyst who mysteriously vanished has now been declared dead.
You believe in closure?
Oh, yes, yeah. Gotta have closure.
While Pamela's death certificate may read manner of death unknown, make no mistake, her family says she was murdered. They know who did it, and they're out to prove it.
You haven't given up?
No, can't give up. Won't give up. Will not give up.
Ever since Pamela disappeared, her brother Derek and her 85-year-old mother, Thelma, have lived a horrible nightmare.
I don't rest at night. I try to go to sleep. I wake up in the middle of the night with bad dreams.
What keeps them up at night is how Pamela disappeared. She walked into her own home and simply vanished.
People don't vanish into thin air like that.
Pamela Butler was a highly successful computer specialist for the Environmental Protection Agency in Washington, D.C., raking in a cushy six-figure salary.
Pam made good money. She had nice clothes, nice home, nice cars.
Her brother Derek says she was a lovable loner who kept an immaculate house in the city's northwest side.
Pam's house was almost too neat. If you went in there, you would be scared to sit down.
It was normally a safe area, but as a precaution, Pamela installs a sophisticated security system with alarms, motion-activated lights, and surveillance cameras covering almost every inch of the house.
Pam had two cameras that was right here on the porch that aimed at the door. She had another camera that would sit on the corner of the house here.
Was there any part of this house that was not covered by surveillance cameras?
Yes, the left side of the house here, facing the house, the left side of the house.
This side over here,
right, that's
not covered.
Not covered.
Pamela had always erred on the side of caution. That's why Derek was a little surprised when his sister went looking for love online and met Jose Rodriguez Cruz, a former military police officer.
What did you think of Jose?
He's act like a gentleman to me, so I just thought he was a nice guy.
Both are in their 40s, long-time divorced, and yearning for new love.
She was looking for someone to share her life with.
Exactly.
And Jose seemed to fit the bill at the time.
Seemed to.
By Valentine's Day, friends say Pamela and Jose are in the midst of a whirlwind romance. But instead of a romantic dinner for two, the happy couple of 5 months make plans a few days earlier to take Thelma out.
Oh, I said, Pam, do you all realize Saturday's Valentine's Day? You all don't want to be bothered with me. You probably want to be out by yourself. She says, no, Ma, we'll pick you up at 3 o'clock. I said, okay, fine.
But when Valentine's Day arrives, poor Thelma waits and waits and waits.
When 3 o'clock comes Saturday, and I said, well, maybe they're a little late. 4 o'clock, then call 5 o'clock, I started calling them. From 5 o'clock up until 10 o'clock.
She started calling Pam. Pam didn't answer the telephone, and she really got concerned then.
Derek figures his sister and Jose simply had a change of heart and went on a last-minute Valentine's getaway.
And I just kind of brushed it off, thinking it's a new boyfriend, that they're just out having a good time somewhere.
2 more days pass, still no calls or text from Pamela. Thelma's motherly instincts tell her Pamela is in trouble.
I said, we got to go up there. Something is definitely wrong.
Sadly, Thelma's right. When they get to Pamela's house, both of her luxury cars are sitting in the driveway. Her front door is locked, but her burglar alarm is not turned on.
That was really odd.
And a huge red flag.
Oh, that was a red flag for me.
Inside, they find Pamela's purse and wallet, but the keys to both cars are missing.
Did you see blood anywhere in that home?
Didn't see any signs of blood, any
Forced
signs
entry.
of a struggle, nothing knocked over.
There are no obvious signs of foul play, yet her family finds something unsettling around every corner.
First thing caught my eyes was this latex glove on the floor, the leg of the table, her computer table, a blue latex glove.
She had files that were sitting on the floor. She would never leave her house looking like that.
on the desk of the table was a note. Pam, where are you? Are we still taking your mother to dinner? I've been here looking for you.
I went upstairs and I looked, and the sheets were off of her bed. I saw that. I said, yes, something isn't right.
Her mattress is bare and her comforter is heaped on a seat, completely out of character for the impeccably tidy Pamela.
And then we noticed the window. Well, she had these type of blinds that you could either lower them from the top or lift them up from the bottom. My mother looked over at the window. She said, the blind is lifted up. She said, Pam don't lift the blinds up. She lowered them down from the top. Then we went over to the window, and the window was unlocked.
It's the only window in the house that's unlocked, and it's also on that side of the house that's not covered by the surveillance camera.
At that moment, I mean, did you have that sinking feeling in your gut?
At that moment, to be honest with you, I really did.
Derek jumps in his car and heads to Jose's apartment. His gut tells him Jose may know where Pamela is.
I told him, I said, Pam's missing. And I said, you know, normally when these things happen, you look at the boyfriend, I said, and we're looking at you.
Then Jose drops a bombshell.
He said, you know, me and Pam broke up. And he said, I haven't talked to her.
Broke up when?
One time he says Thursday, the other time he says they broke up on Friday.
Derek finds that strange. If they broke up the day before Valentine's Day, why would Jose have left that note? And Pamela never called her mom to cancel their plans.
Pam never mentioned anything about a breakup.
No, nothing at all.
And then Derek tells me this bizarre story about what happened inside Jose's apartment.
And I know that if somebody does something to Pam, that she's going to fight. He's going to have some scratches or something on him. I told him, I said, Jose, I said, I need you to take your clothes off.
You asked him to take his clothes off?
Yes, I did.
And what do you see?
I didn't see any scratches on him, but I did see wounds on his back. And I asked him,
What kind of wounds?
Cuts, but they were old cuts. And I asked him, I said, where did these come from? He said, oh, an ex-girlfriend tried to kill me.
An article in the Washington Post confirmed Jose was in an abusive relationship in the past, but no one was ever charged in the incident. While Derek is grilling Jose, his phone suddenly lights up with a wave of incoming calls.
My mother, my nephew, and my sister, they're calling me. And they're telling me, Derek, get out of his house. You need to get out of there now. Get out of there. And they said, Derek, you need to see the surveillance system.
Up next, the shocking images caught on tape and Jose's dark, secret past.
And you see him constantly coming and going from her house all hours of the night, taking things in, bringing things out.